Welcome. In this video, I'm going to be taking a look at this Wolfteeth LED work light. So this was provided to me by the distributor, but they're not compensating me for this video and they're not reviewing it before I post it. If you find this video helpful and you want to purchase one of these, I'll put a link to it in the description on Amazon. And if you use that link, it helps me out a little bit and doesn't cost you anything extra. Let's get this open. An inspection card. Looks like we have a manual here. And here's the light itself. Pull that out. So let's take a look at the manual. So it looks like this manual is for different products. So this is about flashlights. We want to go to the work light section. This says about work lights. It says please use proper AAA or AA batteries, and this model takes 3 AA batteries. And it says most of them are equipped with a 360 rotating hook to free your hands, and the bottom has a magnet. So we'll just take a look at this. So this takes 3 AA batteries. There's an opening on the bottom. I'll put 3 batteries in here, and you can use rechargeable batteries or you can use alkaline. I'll put these in. So if you want really kind of an emergency light for a vehicle, you could put in the Energizer lithium batteries. They have a very long life. They have great standby too. So that'd be a great option for that. If you're using this daily in your shop, you might want to get some rechargeable nickel metal hydride batteries, or you can just use regular alkaline batteries. So here is a hook there. So that fits recessed in the back. I really like that that's recessed in there, so when you're not using the hook, it's not in the way. And it comes up and it can rotate 360 degrees. Then there's this foot here. Looks like it could go 180 degrees on either side, and it has magnets in it. So you can attach that to something like a car hood, and then you can angle it at whatever angle you want. So this is a kind of, it's a plastic coating, but it feels kind of rubbery, but it's not soft. Okay, so let's turn this on. So that's turning on this light here. This has 36 LEDs. We press it again, we turn on the end light. So it looks like we have 2 modes. So if you're looking at, say, like a car engine, you can use this mode. If you're wanting to use this like a spotlight or flashlight, you can use this mode. So I'm going to turn the lights off and I'll shine this against the wall so we can see the light that this casts. Okay, so I'm around 4 feet from the wall. There is a little light coming in from behind me, but otherwise it's very dark in this room. So I'll turn on the first light. So this is the side light here. So you can see there's kind of a bright spot in the middle and then it gets a little dimmer towards the outside. Turn on the spotlight, and here's the spotlight on the end. So here I'm back on my bench. I'll turn this on, and here we have the instructions, and with this on I can easily read it holding it like this. I mean, I could hold it like this too and read it. The side light's a little easier. It seems like there's a lot of glare in the camera, but in person I don't see that. It's just easy to read. So now I'm going to cut to a clip of my car, and we'll take a look at the engine bay with this because that's something someone might do if they're using this as an emergency light. Okay, so I'm in my garage at night. There's a little bit of light outside, but it's pretty dark in here. The engine bay of this car is pitch black. That's what I'm pointing out right now. You'll see it in a second. So I'll turn on the light here, and now we're lighting up the engine bay. I'm using the side light. I can use the other one to point forward. So let's go back to this side light. Now this has a hook on it, and this has a hood latch. So I can hook that on there like that. And here's the light of the engine bay. So for this, it's not directing the light down because of the hook. So what I can do is use the magnet. This hood is not magnetic, but the hood latch is. So here I have it connected to the hood latch with metal. And you can see the light pointing down like that. So you can mount this for hands-free, but it also works incredibly well just using your hand. So it can move it around like this. And we can look around for problems in our engine. So this has a spotlight mode on it too. I'll hit that. So this is the end of my garage. We can see here, so that's about 20 feet away. So here I have the rear tire. If I'm changing the tire with my kid, I can have my kid hold the flashlight. If I'm doing it myself, I can set this on the ground like so, and I can angle it up if I want to. Like so, and shine that at the tire so then I can take off the lug nuts and hopefully not lose them in the dark. And here's some garage door track. It's metal. I can hang that up there, and now I can light up the ground there with that light. So there's numerous things you can connect this to: workbenches, hoods, fence posts, you name it. So that's the Wolfteeth LED work light. I like the form factor of this. It's really easy to hold in the hand. It's very comfortable to hold. So if you're looking around an engine bay, you can really poke it into places. I like that it also has a flashlight there too. So if you are looking straight ahead, you don't have to hold this at a weird angle. You can just use that flashlight or the spotlight. I think this is real handy also for doing hands-free work. You can set it on a surface like this, and you can rotate it around to what you want. Let's see how far over. See, even at this angle, let me zoom out. So even at this angle, this stays upright. It's actually fairly well balanced. Like if I hit it on the back, let's see how far I have to push it quite a ways before it falls over. So I like that. So if you're preparing a meal, you can kind of have it at this angle, or if you're reading something, you could also turn the spotlight on and shine it at something. Like if you're working on a car, lug nuts or something, you could do that. So it's very handy also having magnets on there, so you can magnet to a car surface, you could magnet it to a workbox, a toolbox. Even just for storage, you could magnet this to the back of your workbox, and then it's handy. You'll always know where it's at. And then this hook is also handy. So my hood on my car is aluminum, so I can't magnet things to it. So in my case, I could just hang this on the hood latch. Also, if you're like doing plumbing under a sink, you could hang that to something. You know, there are many use cases for this. So since this uses AA batteries, it gives you a number of options on powering it. I just have alkalines in here right now, but certainly nickel metal hydride would make sense if you're using this on a regular basis. And like I mentioned earlier, you could use the actual lithium batteries if you want something with long-term storage and low drain. So that way this can be ready to go in an emergency situation. So that's all I'm going to cover in this video. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. If you like this video, please click like. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd appreciate if you could do that. And thanks for watching. Until next time, goodbye.